Nikola looks like it's a ticking time bomb, at least to me, guys. We're going to break down these earnings that just came out about 10 days ago. We're going to go over the charts in this video and talk a little bit about the company. So if y'all find value, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to get up to 15 stocks for Moomoo. Once you guys open up an account using that link down below, you get 1 free share of stock right off the bat. Fund your account with at least $100, you get 4 more stocks, and fund your account with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks on top of the 5 stocks, totaling 15 free stocks. So if you want some free money, who doesn't like free money, and you want to help out the channel, guys, use that Moomoo link. And with that being said, cheers, let's dive right into the video. So at this point, guys, it is no secret that this stock has been struggling for quite some time. You guys know that. I mean, everybody and their grandma knows that, right? And just before their earnings, they were at $1 per share, roughly $1.03, $1.05, right in that ballpark. And now it's at 75 bucks, or not 75 bucks, they wish, 75 cents per share. Currently, the stock is up around a quarter at the time that I'm making this video. A 1/4%, that is roughly 1 cent or a tenth of a cent. Either way, it's barely up right now, and it's been hovering around 70 to 75 cents the past 2-3 days, and the stock is down from, again, like I said, $1 right around the earnings report. That was actually before the earnings. They were at $1. So when the earnings came out, Nikola stock went down from $1 that day in the pre-market all the way down to 83 cents. That was a drop of almost 20%. And you guys probably know the whole backstory with Nikola, Trevor Milton. We're not going to break that down in this video. I mean, that was in the past, so I mean, we have to move on from that at some point. But ever since that point, really, this stock has just been getting destroyed. And just a couple of months ago, it was at $2, $2.50. Back in August, September, it was actually at $5. So now it's just, it just got under $1 a couple weeks ago, and it doesn't look like it's reversing anytime soon. So they ended up doing, let me pull these earnings up. They did EPS. Of course, they lost money. I mean, they lost, what was it, 26 cents in earnings per share, which came in line with the expectations, all right, but they missed on sales. What do you know, guys? $11.12 million versus the $12.51 million expected. So they missed badly there by $1.4 million roughly. They missed on sales. Even though EPS came in line, the stock still ended up collapsing, which makes sense, again, because this company is supposed to be growing, right? And to miss on revenue, that's not a good look at all, and I'm sure their guidance is nothing to write home about either. Let's see here. They reaffirmed their 2023 revenue guidance, actually, and their truck delivery guidance. And we'll take a look at these numbers here very quickly, a little bit more in depth. Hold on. Let me actually transition over here, guys, to the Safari tab. Bear with me. By the way, hit that like button if you're finding value in this video. So again, Nikola missed on revenue, but they did come in line on EPS, like we said. So Nikola, this is their first quarter 2023 results, and this was published on the 9th, so 10 days prior to me filming this video. So they're reprioritizing and refocusing the company on North America, hydrogen, fuel cell electric truck, and HYLA hydrogen refueling business, and of course, the autonomous technologies. And when it comes to orders, guys, you can see they were received from 12 customers for 140 Nikola hydrogen fuel cell electric trucks. And of course, this company's still very early stages, guys, and who knows if they ever get past that. Again, you guys saw the title. They could easily go bankrupt at any point in time here, but at this point, they received, again, 12 customers, or orders from 12 customers for 140 Nikola hydrogen fuel cell electric trucks. And in May, they executed a joint development agreement with Volterra to develop up to 50 HYLA hydrogen refueling stations. That's pretty good. And they reported the net loss on a GAAP basis of 31 cents. You guys can see here. And on a non-GAAP basis, I believe this is the number we just mentioned, they lost 26 cents. And of course, realigning cost structure with new business focus, reducing spend and cash burn, which they need to do that, guys, and we'll take a look here in a second. They're raising a lot of cash, that's for sure, but they can't continue to do that forever. At some point, they're going to stop. They're going to have to stop diluting shareholders. You guys can see here, substantial gross margin improvement, which I guess is good from Q4 to Q1, and they're building sales momentum with 31 wholesale deliveries to dealers and 33 retail sales from dealers to end customers. And we're not going to go through this too much, but overall, guys, those are some highlights we can see here. Nikola had a very solid quarter, and mind you guys, full disclosure, I'm not in Nikola stock. I'm not looking to buy it by any stretch of the imagination. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole, but I figure let me do a little update here. Earnings just came out, and I'm breaking down my opinion. And honestly, I think they could go bankrupt at some point, as they're still very unproven, and there's a lot of competition, and there's going to be a lot of future competition. That's just what I think. So Nikola had a very solid quarter, building sales momentum with Class 8 battery electric truck deliveries to customers and orders for 140 hydrogen fuel cell trucks from customers, said CEO Michael Lasceller, or however the heck I say that, or you say that, whatever. We have the right products at the right time, and as we move forward, we will be focusing on the North American market hydrogen fuel cell trucks, the Hyla hydrogen, tongue twister, right? Refueling business and autonomous technologies, like we said earlier in this video, and we are on the right path with our re-energized management and commercial teams, improved sales strategy, new dealers, and energy partners. So pretty interesting, guys. We'll see how they end up doing, and one thing for sure, like I said, guys, they are raising cash, and they're doing that a lot by issuing shares. So think about it. Let's say you own, let's say there's 100 shares of Nikola out there, right? And you own 10 of them. You own 10% of the company, in other words. You own 10% of the shares. So let's say they dilute you, or they raise shares every, couple months or whatever. They raise money by issuing shares. Let's say now they go from 100 shares to 150 shares. Your 10% stake now gets diluted down to whatever that ends up being, 5% or 7, 8% or 6%, whatever it is. My mental math is not sharp right now, but that's what's happening, guys. And you can see right here, right above my head, let me zoom in a little bit. You guys can see this is the weighted average shares outstanding, the bottom line. You guys see where it was in Q1 2022. That was a year ago. They had 415 million shares out there. You guys see that, right? Shares outstanding. Do you guys see the number for Q1 2023? It is 550 million. So they essentially flooded the market with another 130, 100 something, 125 million, whatever that is. Yeah, 125 million shares. That is an increase of, okay, what's 125 of 415? Roughly, that is an increase of, you could say, 25% year over year in terms of shares. That is insane. If you're a Nikola stock, you're getting diluted, and that's a big reason why the stock has been going down. Not the sole reason, obviously, but they are diluting like crazy. And total revenue, sure, they've jumped up a lot, and these numbers aren't thousands. They did $1.8 million of revenue last year, which is laughable for a company, publicly traded. But either way, I mean, they did revenues this year of $11 million. All right, when are they going to start doing some real revenues, guys? I don't know. That's the $1 million question. They're still trying to figure that out. Obviously, once they get more orders, how that's going to play out, nobody really knows. But at this point, what I do know is this is very risky, very volatile. You could lose all your money, and they're diluting the living crap out of shareholders. They're not buying back stock like Apple or some of these other big tech names. It's you can't compare this. This is like apple to oranges, but just to show you guys how this works, Apple is buying back shares, right? So let's say they had 100 million shares one year. The next year, or rather outstanding, right? The next year it might go down. It might go down even more the next year after that. It might go down even more, right? That's how a lot of companies out there actually reward their shareholders, not through dividends, or sometimes they do dividends too, but a lot of the times they buy back their own stock. They increase your ownership by taking shares off the table, right? So that is a quick rundown here on Nikola stock, guys. And again, it is not looking pretty at all on these charts. Currently at 74 cents. I mean, this thing, each month that goes by, it gets worse and worse and worse, and I don't see it getting any better until we see some substantial differences here in these numbers, which we're not really getting that yet. We're not seeing any crazy growth or any major deals or anything like that, at least to my knowledge. I don't know about you guys, but what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to get up to 15 stocks for a move Moomoo. Once you open up an account using that link down below, you get 1 free share of stock. And if you fund your account with at least $100, you get 4 more stocks. And fund your account with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks on top of the 4 stocks, on top of the 1 stock, totaling 15 free stocks. So if you guys want to help out the channel and you want some free money, use that Moomoo link. That's greatly appreciated, guys. You might as well check out the Webull link as well. You get 12 more stocks from them. And if you want to be a part of the Patreon, all the details are down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.